time for Pipe. Should probably bring up my list of shit I need to do for Pipe. Did you know that the weapon handling perk removes 2 points from all weapons draw? There we go. Ugh. Okay, so I went around and just got 1,000 of a various amount of chips just to make duping a little bit easier. Let me tab out real quick and get my list of crap I need to do for Pipe. Working on science and unarmed. I need to have unarmed at 70 by level 12. And I just want to max out science when possible. This weapon is basically done. Let's get a new one. How's my Amor doing? It'll do. So what am I doing? There is another glitch I could do, but I've never done it before. So I won't do it. I might do it later, but I don't think I need to do it.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
What Pipe needs... Hello, Master. What Pipe needs is... Pipe needs to accessorize. He's doing alright. He's got clothes now. He's got 150 machetes. But he doesn't have any hat. What if Pipe could wear a hat? And to do that, we're going to want to go to Red Rock Canyon, which I think is down here? Or here. Yeah, Red Rock Canyon is somewhere. Ooh. Food.
Come on. Had enough?
Oh, there's my new perk working. Nummy! Who's detecting me? Oh, you are. Here's the one bad thing. If you knock someone down while they're blocking, they stay blocking while they're down. Who's detecting me? Well, who cares? Someone might see me doing my dark deeds. And if they do, I'll just kill and eat them too. How hungry am I? Still hungry enough to eat. I could eat! Okay. Anything good in here? I could get 1,000 egg timers. Where am I going? Oh, I was by the north gate. But that'll take me into Vegas, won't it? That's not what I want. Gunrunners will do. So we want to go meet with the cons. The cons will provide various useful services, as well as I have to go there eventually anyways. And they have a thing I want.
Well, it's all over town that we're together. We did our best to hide our love away.
I didn't have the best fast travel
Well, they say
point. I might have wanted to do Camp McCarran.
if that's true, then this is it.
Yeah, I'm going to
Might
Camp
as
McCarran.
well let Mother Nature have her way. So let them talk. Let them
I should not have tabbed out while the game was loading.
Let them speculate about the spell we're under.
Alright,
For it's just
this song sucks.
two of us, what we do behind closed doors.
With the El Rey Motel. Beautiful. Just beautiful. It's directly next to... It's the Camp McCarran. Why did that have to be its own fast travel point? I don't need to deal with that. If they want to come after me, they can. I wouldn't hate killing some fiends. They can have drugs. Give me your drugs. Finally, knocked you down. Yeah, Pipe has not just a blade. He has over 150 of them. And they have no weight because they are quest items. I cannot drop them. Remember the old Umbra maneuver, Sly09? Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna have to pick up this baseball bat for half a second. No one look at this. I want empty syringes because they are useful alphabetically. So if I click on this and then hit A, something will happen. If I do it right. I currently have 0 empty syringes. There we go. If I do it right, this happens. And then if I hit OK... Oh, they have weight! No! Cursed. Well, I just give that guy 1,000 empty syringes. Yeah. I thought empty syringes didn't have weight. Apparently they have minuscule weight. Yeah, I created some kind of mass effect. Your body now weighs 2.5 tons. I'm gonna go over here. those are fiends. I see Cazadors over there. Trying to remember where Red Rock Canyon is. Knock over, please. Yes, thank you. There we go. I love the sight of my own blood. It's so pretty. There we go. Take. No! I didn't mean to hit take all. Well, the radio's doing that weird thing again. Now I have to go down and find the thing I have with weight on accident. There we go. Microfusion cells. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that, you. Yeah, fiends have drugs, which we want. Yeah, well, I will, I'll go, you know, just a little bit of eat. So I can't carry food, because all food items have weight. But there is one way to get food without having any weight. Which is, to partake of the flesh. Not sure what that was.
I'll play your favorite song just one more time. I'm right here in the corner.
I think I'm far too north for Red Rock Canyon. I think it is like down here.
Well, I've got the perfect dance.
Let's start going south.
If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox.
This Pipe walking.
Is my home, and it's the only one I've known.
We're not that far from Vault 3, which is a place I want to go.
Singing songs that people know.
Hey, dude.
I watch them dancing to and fro. While the music plays, new lovers find their joy. So feed me nickels, feed me dimes.
There we go.
I'll play your favorite song just one more time. I'm right here in the corner. Anytime you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance, well, I've got the perfect dance. If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox.
Chop ya. Chopping. Don't run away from me. Fine, you can run away.
Every night at closing time, Johnny's down to his last dime.
Why are you sleeping?
To buy another round. I watch him thinking to the past as I play there in the glass. You can almost hear the tears
What? Ah!
So feed me
I don't know what that was, but it was great.
song just one more time. I'm right here in the corner. Anytime you're feeling blue, if you
Stop running away.
got a new romance, well, I've got the perfect dance. If you
Fine, I'll
need
attack
me,
you
I'll
instead.
be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox.
Now you're seeing why we need the piercing strike. The piercing strike perk. How am I missing? I need a new machete. Oh, I think I mangled his head. Oh well. We're never actually turning that quest in, so it's actually fine. Oh. You're not much of a shot, are you? The machete has bonus limb damage, so it's very easy to do this. Anyways, I will, That's why I wanted so many machetes. Let's eat Cook. The people who gave these fiends plasma rifles would be the Silver Rush and Freeside. One of their major customers are the fiends. Come here so I can chop you. That's close enough. I'm gonna chop ya. There we go. Nothing good here, though. So, a single syringe has no weight. Okay, I have to do an inventory cleanup. What things weigh 0 that I might have that might inadvertently actually have weight in great amounts? Well, well, I don't think weapon mods I know don't have any weight. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, syringe has secret weight. And that weighs heavily on me. Okay, I'll go ahead and do this, but you can't do the thing you can do in, Elder Scrolls, which is sad. I would like to be able to just, spam the button until it worked. I think it's Driver Defy over there. They're not really my goal, though. I'm trying to get to Red Rock Canyon. But they're being haters. Well, these dogs are being haters. Shit. Can they beat my invincible strategy? Looking like maybe they can. Okay. Whoa. That guy is a fucking super sniper. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the dog dies in this game. I need to... How many Hydra do I have? 20? You got a hunting rifle? Yeah, she has a hunting rifle. However, if you were a sniper, I would just run up to you and engage you in melee combat and maybe fucking die. I need a super stim. Not that many. Whoops. Please fall over. Okay, good enough. Okay. Oh ho! Okay. Gotta do this right. Ultralux is too low. I'm going to have to pick up her knife for a second, I think. Nobody look. No! Oh well. That's the risk. So I have 17. So if I get this to... That's probably good enough. Actually, I might not even have to do this, because if I just max it out now... Yeah, I can get to unarmed when I need it. Which means... Get this up to 83. Might crank the rest into speech. That way I can be one level away from both getting the unarmed and the unarmed to 70 that I need. One level away from maxing out science. Might get a speech check. Let me check my checklist. I need to have melee at level 80. Or, I need melee 90 perhaps by 18. But I don't think I do. Okay, we're good. Today, we are getting finesse. Okay. What has weight? I can get more psycho later. I was hoping to get 1,000 psycho, but there'll be other people with psycho. Okay. Up 308 rounds. Okay. Okay. But I need to do some Hydra. I'll just stop by a doctor when it's available to me. Yeah, those heads are going to be sticking around in our inventory for a while, I think. Because I don't think I'm ever turning that quest in. Yeah, we're getting towards Red Rock Canyon. Hello, Wiener. Now, super stims have a debuff, but I don't think they can kill you. How's my armor? Armor's broke. New armor time. I think over here is where I want to go. Those meanies over there are just big horners. We don't have to worry about them. Pepe walking across the desert. That big old rock. When Logan's Loophole says Kim's last for twice as long, do they also mean, like, stim packs? That would be cool. Do Kim specifically have the addictive tag? Okay, I'm no longer convinced I'm going the right way. Yeah, follow the effigies. I mean, we are addicted to water, in the very strictest of sense. It's this chemical that you have a reliance upon, and you will feel water withdrawal when you don't start having enough water in your system. Pepe's addicted to swords. Very bad swords. Red Rock Canyon. I have to remember where the place I want to go is. I'm looking for a shitty van. Is it all the way up there? No, I don't think so. Get some Pepe slurping on. Oh yeah, there's nothing up there. I will find this shitty van eventually. But not before I steal from the Great Khans. These are just free. Those were... They left some turbo and med-X out for just whoever wanted them, you know, just, it's like leaving a mint on your hotel bed. It pains me to not be able to drink wine whenever I want to. Let's see. How much Radaway do I really have? You don't need that much. Yeah, I'm not going to dupe a million Radaway. Where are those stupid boys at? I want to buy drugs. Here they are. I'm coming to talk to Jack, and I forget her name. Walking all the way down here is one of the annoying things about doing work for the Great Khans. I wish there was a fast travel point like right here. Egg on my face. You ever set yourself up for a joke so classfully and with such power and grace? Here we go. Actually, cancel. We're doing a quickie save for this one. No! The med-X is good, but... I want the Psycho. There we go. So now Pipe can do as much, almost as much drugs as he wants. Turbo is the next one I need to do. Turbo, Stimpaks, and Hydra. Those are the next ones we want to juice ourselves with, but... But now Pipe can get very strong if he wants to. I'm not going to bother stealing their med-X, but... Why can I not... I want that book. That one's just not for me. Can't have that one.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
Pipe can read. I wanna make it some work.
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you. If you can find out what happened to him. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago. Thanks. Prove you're reliable.
So I believe Anders is, yeah, somehow... Oh, look how far I was off. I thought Red Rock Canyon was here, but it's actually like here. Yeah, I think if you go to Cottonwood Cove, yeah, that's about where you want to go. I wonder who this is. Right by the fast travel point.
Please.
Thanks for getting me down from that. They did? Thanks. You've saved my life.
Yeah, Legion. Yeah. Yeah. And walk across the desert again. We rescued Anders. Hooray! Wake up! Pipe decides when to talk.
Anders told me what happened.
Recipe, I have a million caps.
Here you go. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners. And some back... We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company. Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan.
Okay. Don Hostetler, indeed. Okay, nothing weighed me down. If it's at night, Don Hostetler is at home. And we're going to break into his house, greatly upset his wife. They do that. Turbo has, it's like, you have to have a high enough, like... speech. You have to high enough, like, survival skill to make it, I think. Where am I going? This is Don Hostetler's house. Pipe decides when we talk. You have a flashlight in this game. While that lady goes to sleep packing. Don't just give me their wine and I can't take it. But the refrigerator, that's off limits. That's the guest wine. That's the wine for guests. Dawn, wake up, you piece of shit.
She knows what she's doing. That's... Hello there. Welcome to the... Huh? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. I might need to start working on sneak. Pipe decides when we talk. Wake up.
Huh? Did you make that delivery yet? Great. Yeah, you did good finding it. You up? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3. Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother.
Now here's the thing. She polluted my inventory, but it's fine. I can drop it. I want to see what she has for sale.
Did you make that delivery yet?
Oh, it's Jack who does sales. Jack, wake up, you piece of shit. So we're going to have to do this quest without being dressed as a con. Which... nothing I really want. Wow, you're useless. And you're broke.
What do you mean? Already on it. I whipped up.
Yeah, I could do this. I can teach him to make stuff. fair amount of this. Oh, and they like me. How wonderful.
Gruda.
I'm probably getting hungry, though.
Gruda.
It takes a while to do all this shit.
Gruda.
I'm never going to have enough survival to teach him how to make Hydra, I don't think. That's why I'm kind of hoping to... I really want to find a corpse that has Hydra on it. Yep, I'm getting thirsty. That's okay. When I get back to the Red Rock Canyon, I'll be able to slake my immense thirst. We're going to be doing a lot of fighting here. Let's take some drugs. Where'd the other one go? In here. Yeah, way to corner yourself, dipshit. Oh, this song sucks too much. I can't handle this free music. Time for some boy meat. You have to be sneaking to boy meat eat. I should check on my karma. It's probably pretty low, huh? Where do I do that? Oh. Yeah. Look at this. Pipe is an exemplar. You know, it is fine if you eat like a lot of people, so long as you do the right thing. Now I have 1,000 stim packs. That's why I wasn't that excited about... Oh, he has a grenade. Wasn't that excited about the implant that gives you health regen. I love it! My blood! There we go. Unencumbered adventure. We're accessorizing. That's what today is going to be about. We're also looking for anybody that has turbo in their turbo or hydra on their body. And we learned that empty syringes don't have weight, because if you make 1,000 of them, you find out that they actually weigh quite a bit when you have 1,000 of them. And we taught the Great Khans how to make a bunch of drugs. There's that red line. Where's the mean red line? There they are. Take a nap, please. Now you. I hate when they do that. Chop them! Yeah, Pipe! Fuck him up, Pipe. Hold on, I want to check your body. Don't run up to me and then use a grenade. There we go. Man, they're such cowards. Is that all the haters? This song really sucks too. We just listened to Au Natural for a while. Looking for people with drugs. Why not do a little bit of Devour? I should play Tales of Berseria if I'm getting in this Devour loop. This probably leaves. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of looking around. They might have like some containers nearby that might have stuff I want in it. Secret building, no entrance. Nope, looks like the only container here was that one medkit pack right by a sleeping spot. Nope, I was lying. I heard that grenade bouquet, and then I knew I had to either keep going or die. What is that? Just a can. Okay. Rat meat. Nope, can't pick that. It's just a little bit of, you know. Yummy! Man, this game is fun. Even if I'm doing, like, bastard things to this game, it is still a lot of fun. Don't know why I'm picking up bullet shells anymore. We're not fighting yet. We work our way in, killed a bunch of fiends.
What the fuck are you doing here? You got some kind of fucking death wish, asshole?
And now I've got speech.
If you're fucking carrying, just fucking say so. Yeah. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. We have a con coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at him.
She used the radio with a wrench. That was probably just the animation they had, but it's very funny. Maybe I can get some toilet water while I'm here. On the prowl. The toilet water here should be fine. Even if the fiends are living here. They weren't living here for that long. And the water should be good. Had a coughing fit. Don't know why. You know how it is. Or maybe you don't. Please open. Pipe is bad at locks. Nothing good in here. Just a bunch of pool balls. Well, that's sweet. Look at that.
Get the shakes. I need something to take the edge off.
What did I see up here that interests me in this? Worthless. Okay. Well.
Gotta find some shit.
Wow, that psycho lasted for a really long time. What's this for? Mind if I hack this real quick? Hold on. No ing, so let's start with an ed word. Looks like ed is what I want. So now we hunt for brackets. And we're out of brackets, I think. Okay, so we're looking for a word that ends with ed, probably. Except that there's only one. Oh, it's quick saved. Yeah! Yeah, Pipe is thriving in the wasteland. He is on the lookout for lots and lots of drugs. Is Locksmith Reader the... Yeah, that's the one I want. Wait a second! Hell yes! Why is Pipe's expressions like that?
More tough Securitrons? Shit. Now we really gotta stop.
I don't care. So,
House all dead. We should hit the strip.
okay. Cracking, not an ing word. Hacking minigame is so fun. I love to hack in my minigame. 1. That really all the... Nope, that's almost all the brackets we had. Oh, there's only 2... There's only a few non-ing words to pick.
Get up.
Just doing some scrum. Not really accomplishing much. Maybe I should just... Yeah, not much here. I don't know what I'm doing.
My buddy saw some sort of elite ranger squad the other day. They took out his...
Where am I going? Okay, I'm going here. Where's Motor Runner at? Here's Motor Runner.
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. So you have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Sure.
About goddamn time. Tell the cons that they can't keep a steady supply.
Okay.
Hey. Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there.
And now... Why didn't he spot me?
Fuck out of my face.
I didn't say anything.
Alright, let's juice up. Make sure our machete is on good. Let's just take some drugs. Okay. Stop detecting me. I'm getting rid of the fiends down here before I fight Motor Runner, so that when I kill Motor Runner, maybe I don't have to fight my way out of the entire...
Much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there.
Nice colander boobs.
Hey, got any jet?
I need you to get off the wall. I'm getting bored. Maybe they won't know if I fight Motor Runner and his dogs. In closed doors. Cool dog. Eh. Why is this dog the only one that's interested in me? Stealthy. I am the knight. Ah, fuck it.
Oh, it's on now. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on now.
Okay. Dun 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 dun. I have a hat. That's the only reason we came here. Was for the hat. Hell yes. And now I shall leave. I am a peaceful Pipe. And this is why I wasn't really interested in turning in the head the heads I've gathered, because the heads, the hat counts as Motor Runner's head. Am I going the right way? I think no. Nice doing business with you. Oh.
I hear you took care of Motor Runner. I could have handled that on my own.
Sure, dude. So that's the only reason we came here, was to do that hat quest. Not even the quest. We did a quest such that it would take us next to the hats. Reward me.
I've been hearing a lot of good... And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
Sure. That's all I'm interested in here. Next, we go to Mole Rat Ranch. I should have drank water while I was there, but I forgot. We're going to Nelson Air Base. Oh, I forgot to eat Motor Runner. Ah, well. He's not that important. Yeah, Pipe has learned how to use pocket sand, which he could use. I do have rather high unarmed skill, but machetes are just better. Haters! Let's start breaking some of my lesser machetes on haters. Like that. There's still a hater after me somewhere. That's okay. So the hat is actually pretty good. Gives melee bonus. What more could you want out of a hat? I think there's a BB gun in here. Yeah. And if you have Wild Wasteland, there's a specialty BB gun in here. No, here it is. The Abilene Kid LE BB gun. Yeah. It's just here, not even on Wild Wasteland. And some missiles. Luna didn't like the Brahmin. This guy is a shitter. See, I know the secret to... Actually, hold on real quick. I want to look this up. Okay, so I want to go into settings. And I want to go to controls. And I think I want to unmap block. Or unbind anything right click is on. Yeah. Or maybe just do it to anything. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. I want to unbind block. Yeah. You look up how to do this. New Vegas. Unbind control. I'll try it without unbinding it. I've seen this done before. want to do it, though. How do I do it? Maybe, okay, I might have been in the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. I did it. Da 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 ba ba da 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 ba da da ba ba da ba do 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 do. So the game won't load anything while I'm doing this. So you can see getting some LOD. But it will mean nobody can shoot at me. And then I can go... whoop. And now I'm inside.
Idle thumbs tend to get blown off around here. Get moving.
But I do want to rebind block. There we go. The game didn't like it though. I wanted to get close to the fast travel point at least. Maybe it's over here. No, I just had to hit the loading trigger.
We survived out here pretty well so far without any help from the outside. Get lost. Get lost.
There we go.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment? Are you even human? Some kind of mutant?
I'm Pepe!
Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces. Then just stay where you...
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland.
I'm Pepe. I'm the master human.
Welcome, child.
I'm more human than any other human that's ever been.
I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and...
How might I be of assistance?
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
What howitzers?
You have to keep in mind that you're our... Seclusion has kept us safe. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think...
Hey.
Okay.
Morning.
So we're going to have to do some questies for the boomers. And they're not going to have anything good, drug-wise. Because A, we want the boomers to be our friends. B, we want an item they're giving us. Yeah, this grenade launcher. This was never actually mass-produced. It's weird. But it is a real... There was a real pump-action grenade launcher. Where am I going? Guess I'm going this way. You'll listen to the Boomer Museum.
You're the outsider. Wonderful. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explore.
Actually, wait a second. Okay, Patriot's Cookbook was not the one that had weight.
Not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis.
Yeah, I can probably get some Boomer water.
Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage.
Oh no, I am quite savage.
Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one.
Piece of cake, piece of cake. Blow the dome, blow the dome.
That's our story so far. For this last image is our future.
Piece of cake.
Destroy the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our...
Yes. I think you get bonus stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, you're all cannibals! And I'm making them like me. I don't care about what they're talking about though. Let's let loose the surly bombs of Earth. Yeah. Okay. Hooray! So I need unarmed at 70, but I need that next level. And I can get unarmed to 70. So I think... I don't need to max out science yet. I think it's time to start working on sneak. And melee, because I need to do more damage. Okay. Where am I going? Here. I love this hat. The hat's good. I'm glad I finally have a hat. Hold on. Stop noticing me. noiseless. Had a frog in my throat. I didn't finish swallowing the frog.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis. I have 3 patients here. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're... Don't apologize. Their care is... I don't know...
Let's see what happens.
Yes, outsider?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, actually.
Can I just jam them full of stim packs?
You made them worse. Were you exaggerating your knowledge of...
Wow. What if I... Can I get by this with some better thinking skills?
Yes, outsider? Were you exaggerating your knowledge?
Is there any of them I can help? No, 40. It said 40. Okay, so I can't help any of them. Yeah, we're still playing Pathologic. Ain't it the truth? One moment, just hold on just a second. Just a second. I'm gonna take your stuff for just a moment, then I'll give it back, I promise. There we go. What did I take? Purified water. That goes back. And then empty syringe. There we go. So we're not going to be able to do all the boomer quests, but that doesn't matter. You don't have to do all of them for the boomers to like you. You can get most of it done by just doing the museum quest and just answering the prompts all correctly. To Mr. Gutsy. Pathologic 2 is very good. You should go play it. So I've been showing up some really big bugs in the game. Are you prepared to see a bug that's even bigger?
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear.
Aha.
Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle.
I can fandle a few. I can fandle a few ants. I just said.
Sure.
Sure. Cool. And I believe the name of this quest is Ants Misbehavin'. I could go have Loyal help me, but I don't care. I don't need Loyal's help. I believe there's some solar panels I can repair around here, but to do it, I have to go all the way to Poseidon Energy or Helios 1 and salvage solar panels from there, and I'm not doing that. Man, this game's fun. I was having fun watching Pipe wander his ass down, watching the pop in. don't think I could repair any of this anyways. Yeah, with your skill high enough, my repair skill is minimal. Big bug! Let's start chumping our machetes. Oh, an assault carbine. Nice. I will just eat me a little boy. They won't know it was me. They'll think it was the bugs. They'll never know. And here's one of the real prizes of coming here, is getting yourself a marksman carbine. These things are so good. This weapon here, very good. But I'm not allowed to pick up anything. Yep, 0 equip load. Woo-hoo! That doesn't mean I can't have stuff, it just means the stuff I have is very limited. Gooey-oo, I look just like Buddy Holly. This ant looks like Mary Tyler Moore. I think it would be easier to do a 0 equip load run of Oblivion. I should try that. You're also doing this? Well, excellent. My advice is just do the item dupe thing to get a bunch of money and get all the implants just as soon as possible. I was able to do it fairly early by just turning a bunch of pre-war money into money and then getting chips and going that way. Yep. I trapped one of the slaves in a secret area. Where are the ants? Oh, I gotta blow these up. Or do I actually have to talk to Loyal? Kill all the ants in the generator room. Yeah, I might have to go talk to Loyal. I didn't want to, because now I have to backtrack. Oh, well. So I think he'll give me like a thing to keep the ants from coming back. Yeah, gladiator armor's pretty good. Is there a fast travel mark here? There's one up here. There we go. Let's go talk to Loyal.
Morning.
I could probably do this for Oblivion as well, because in Oblivion you get Umbra, which is much better than Machete. Plus you can use magic, which does kind of help. Yep, we got all the implants we needed. So I just went ahead and did this early on. Look at that lod. Ugh, yeah. I love it when I get me some muddy texties. Where's the door to this damn place? How'd you get the hat? there was a fiend called Motor Runner who has a bounty on his head. So I killed him. And then, I took his hat, which I was supposed to turn in to show my bounty, and I'm just never going to turn in the bounty. Hello, Loyal.
Morning. So you're the outside.
Oh, you're not Loyal, you're Jack. Yeah.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you... I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing...
Yeah, I know, because I'm a science boy.
Hot damn, you're right. It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look.
And I look very smart.
I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Signal's too high for people to hear.
Can I do anything else?
Outsider? If that's so, how about you look? Nothing too complicated about it. You can't miss the array. Ha! If we had spare... No, we ran out of spares a while back. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to repair the solar panels. 'Cause I could go to Helios 1, but that is so out of the way. It's so out of the way. Ants! I'm getting pretty thirsty, though. Is my thirst... Yeah, I'm about half thirsty until I die. Don't know why I didn't get that guy's health. There we go. Chomping on my ant. Where do I put... Melee builds, everybody! Where do I put the emitter at? There. After I kill all the ants, now I put the emitter on. Here's Thump Thump. The other reason to do this quest. Just use the thermic lance. Yeah, that is one way of doing it. Hooray! I might have to go to Helios 1. Oh, if I do that, I'm gonna have to do like a whole bunch of bullshit. I don't think I need to. Where is Raquel at? It's out in the middle of nowhere. There are a lot of good melee weapons in the game. Melee builds are pretty fun. Or you can go unarmed. If you do an unarmed build, you can go south right from... You can go north of Good Springs and run into the people who have love-hate. And that will... You can beat the game with that weapon. With how good it is. Ugh.
I see the power's back on. Maybe Pearl is right. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs.
Okay. Now I think I can talk to Pearl. No, I have to do one more. Yeah, I have to go to that Crimson Caravan Company. Is there anywhere I can get water? Oh, Camp McCarran is way more south than I thought. Let's go to the strip real quick to drink.
Move along.
You sound like a dog, Securiton Gatekeeper. What song? Chad, you're confusing me. You want music? Not this one. Yeah, this game, I never liked playing this game on, like, really hard difficulties. Because it's just not fun. It's like bullet sponges, the game. Better with this game than, like, Oblivion, though.
The recent disturbance at the Tops.
And probably better than Skyrim, which is, like, normal bandits, like, people with, like, iron swords and garbage just doing your entire health bar and damage in one hit. Well, I played a song for you, Chad. What sub-tier would it require to install a mod that replaces all the Securitrons with Nepgears? I don't know. I'll think about it. Well, obviously I would stick my whole head in the toilet. Where else would I drink from? How's my Sleppy doing? I could go for a nap. There we go. The special lever action carbine, La Lune Carabine, or whatever it's called, is really good, but it's impossible to get. Because the cowboy builds never get it, because the cowboy builds want to be NCR or whatever. So you're not going to kill a NCR Ranger guy to get his special carbine. Plus it loads like the Lincoln repeater
You should
does.
go talk to Blake or Alice. I watch all sorts of... Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me. I'd let...
Alright. So this lady is going to give up living a pretty cush life in the Crimson Caravan Company to go live among explosives-loving tribals. And not just tube mags, but tube mags that, like, you have to load from the end. I went to the wrong place. Or, like, you unscrew the end and pour the bullets in. Which isn't quite how those worked. There are some tube magazines that load from the end, but you don't just pour them in. There's a plunger you have to retract.
How is your visit with... What? She's with those traitors? This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
I could always try.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell... Do not make me... Each of the Am
I going to have to repair the solar panels? I'd have to go to Helios. Well, better do it now before the NCR hates me. Yeah, I have science, but the problem comes in I don't have the repair to do it, so I'm going to have to go to Helios to scavenge parts to repair with. And I hope they don't have weight.
Have you seen her?
Yep.
Here, take this boom.
That boomer outfit does not have weight. You can't even wear it. Otherwise, I would just start this quest and never finish it, so I could have a boomer outfit.
I don't know how you...
Ugh. Frame rate. I wonder if it's possible to have Janet survive the bombardment. I'm stuck. Door stuck. Door stuck. Ugh.
I heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
Where's she at? They just left their gun in their bed.
How's your boomer friend? There's one more thing. I have a work contract with... Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just...
Okay, sure. I'll go talk to your boss for you.
Getting stranger every day.
I kind of want to kill Alice McLafferty, but that would cause more problems than it would solve, because it would cause many problems and solve none. Except the problem that I want to kill her.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan. Ah, yes. Her, in fact, she's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price.
I want that sweet experience. Only one meeting people? I'll get more.
Welcome back. Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan.
There we go. Now I am going to try to steal from you, so please turn around. Nothing in here I want anyways. Maybe this one, though. Not really. I'll take the Rad-X, but... I might use Rad-X a total of like 3 times ever. Nobody puts anything in their foot lockers. What are the similarities between Pipe and Rorschach? Did she just fucking go back to sleep? You couldn't wait the 5 minutes it would take
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
to do your thing?
That's great.
Okay, cool. Okay. Where's Helios 1 at? I know if I go here and just head north, I'll run into it eventually, but I think Helios 1 is north of Novak. Raw food diet, yeah. But Pipe won't eat out of a can. He won't eat baked beans out of a can. So, not like... Actually, will the quest just tell me how to find repair parts? LOL. The game thinks I've been to... It just tells you. Now, yeah, does eating canned food out of the can, uncooked, or unheated up count as eating raw food? That's one for the ages, right? Is a cold hot dog raw? I mean, obviously it isn't. But it is, right? Raw, unfiltered hot dog. Nah, Rorschach would not do paleo. Would Pipe eat a pickled hot dog? I've personally eaten pickled bologna before. And you know what? It wasn't bad. Time to lie as easily as I breathe.
This is a restricted area. Your being here is a start, soldier.
Now, can I Psycho Billy my way in there? Or am I going to have to go through this fucking labyrinth? I wonder if I have enough lockpicks for this. Who is Pate? Oh, Pate! Pate isn't raw. I was thinking of mild-mannered Pate from Dark Souls 2. This place is fucking impossible to navigate. But I somehow did it. Hooray! Now let's find out if these quest items have weight. I sure hope they don't. The solar panels are making sound even though it is clearly nighttime. Solar array parts. No, wait. Got it. Just a tent with nothing in it. Why would they just leave bear traps out here? Whoops. I can't do that because it'll give me a shotgun. I don't know if the word pate has an accented E or not. The wonder of language is that often things just do things arbitrarily. It does. It doesn't in English. How about that? As an English word, I refuse to believe it has it. Salvage the array. There's a mean animal over here. There's doggies in there that don't like me. Is that all the parts? That's all the parts. Are you fucking kidding me? Fine, I'll kill these fucking dogs. Time to die! You did this to yourself. Alright. Actually, while I'm here... We haven't hacked a hard terminal yet. This game is weird in that it actually gets a little bit easier the harder it gets. So it is an IVE word, or IVE, or TIV. If there is one. But there isn't, so no, it's not. What are duds? Duds are wrong answers. I want to try one that ends with an E, but there just aren't any. Okay, it's not an IONE. Or is it? It could be this. Nope. Okay, I'll explain the hacking minigame. Because we're going to be doing it for fun. And whenever you fail, it makes you watch that thing for a longer time. Okay. You have to guess the password. I'm going to start by going to a word that ends with ING. 3 out of this string, 3 entries were correct. Yeah. But if you click on brackets... I misclicked. There we go. If you click on brackets, it does this, or it removes... it removes studs. So it might be an ING word, but it's probably not. I can find an ing word that has nothing in common with discoverer. D-I-S-C-O-V-E-R. So shoplifting fits the bill. Okay, so it's not an ing word. Now I just guess. Okay. Just hack that for the experience.
Feed me nickels, feed me dimes. I'll play your favorite song just one more time. I'm right here in the corner. Anytime you're feeling blue. If you've got a new romance.
Yeah, gotta fix these up. Because my repair is not high enough.
If you need me, I'll be
65. If you just have, if you're just playing the game, it's a good idea to have repair as a good skill anyways.
Since I was a little boy, singing songs that people know. I watch them dancing to and fro. While the
Repair is just kind of a good skill. I have no use for it because of my crime. Carrots are also brackets, so angle brackets count.
Anytime you're feeling blue, if you've got a new romance, well, I've got the perfect dance. If you need me, I'll be here. I'm Mr. Jukebox.
120% efficiency. That's impossible. That would mean that the solar panels are producing more energy than they are accepting. Take that, thermodynamics, you salty bitch.
Hello. Hello, outsider.
Yeah, that.
An impressive piece of work. No, well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you
Okay. He wouldn't let me fly.
Thank you for getting Janet to know it. Like I said.
Thank you for getting me here.
Okay. Level 12. I need unarmed at 70. Okay. And I need to get sneak up. My next thing I need is to have melee at 80 by level 20, which that's going to happen. Because now we are going for a very important perk.
Jack is a great guy.
It's like you absolutely require piercing strike if you're a melee build. Otherwise, you are extremely owned, especially if you're using an individually weak weapon like I am. Yep, I'm in the base game. In the base game, if you want to be a melee build, you have to level both unarmed and melee. Because, fuck are you! There are mods that fix that, but I'm not using any mods that help.
You have done well to... I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. Find...
So, this is what we came here for. Was this quest. Yeah, assistance. What I could do is I could go get Eddie as a companion and then just leave it somewhere so that I get its perk but don't have to let it die, because in hardcore your companions just fucking die. They run into combat, they get shot, they don't have enough stim packs, and then they die.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water.
Yeah, we're gonna get a bomber out of Lake Mead.
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator.
Weightless.
Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the... Maybe you don't understand. You come along with your knowledge of the outside. Good. Here's the deploy...
Yeah, I need to not drown.
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack.
Yeah, we want to talk to Jack. Because we need the rebreather.
I've never been so happy in my... I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather.
No, you don't.
That's
Corn silk.
idea. I can put that together right now. Here you go. A new rebreather.
Here's what we came here for. No weight, but with 3 damage reduction on it. We did all of this shit just for this piece of shit. Look at Pipe. Ah, vaping all the time.
Hey.
I love it. Blah. All this creepy song plays. And we're done with the boomers for now. We're not going to finish Volaire for a while. Get out of here, glasses. Which means I think... I already did this, didn't I? Yeah, he's rebreathing all of his drugs. Makes them last longer. So Pipe has learned how to accessorize. And this is basically the equipment we're going to have for the rest of the game. Chop it. How's my armor holding up? Let's wrap up the stream. Let's go and... Let's get some boy to eat, if the corpses are still here. They are. I must have forgotten to eat some of them. And then we'll go get a leather armor for the road. Aged meat. Just letting this meat lay out under the Mojave sun for a day and a half really adds some character to it. Yummy. Just rip that shit right through my rebreather. I've already ate you. Anybody else? I could kill some random fiends in Vault 3. How's my Hungo doing? Yeah, I could eat about 3 more boys. Actually more than that, more like 4, maybe 5. The hunger restored on cannibalism is actually not very good. Yeah, you restore 15, so I could eat 3 more boys. So let's go find some. Actually, I know where some are at. We're gonna go to Nipton. Time to chop up some meat. These crucified powder gangers see me coming.
You have been listening to a live music session recorded at the Cebu Community Radio Studio.
You're listening to a live music session. Well, the NCR are going to eventually really dislike me. But everybody else should love me. Let's look at our... We are a paladin! This one's too skeleton for me to eat. How's my yummy doing? We're full up on yummy, but we're pretty thirsty. Yeah, you have to work really hard to be evil in this game. How hungry am I now that I've moved? I could eat. Who only eats people when he's very hungry? I wasn't that hungry. I was just topping off. No, wait. Also, watch this. I can finally know what it feels like to pull a trigger. Pew, 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 pew.
Our way. True to Kaisar.
I'm aiming. Pew, pew, pew. Time for drinkies. Is that enough drinkies? That's enough drinkies. Okay. Let's get ourselves a leather armor for a road and call tonight. So I wanted to thank everybody for joining, especially the new people.
By order of Kaisar. Our way. True to Kaisar.
We were coming to the fort anyways. But before we report to Caesar, we're going to go to the arena one more time. So that we can refresh our leather armor. Get another machete. The armor is the sticking point because I only get another armor whenever my armor is damaged. I don't, for some reason, I get less armor than I get hundreds of machetes. Not entirely sure why. I want to fight in arena.
What do you need from me? That can be arranged.
New gladiator armor. Although I think eventually Motor Runner's helmet might break and I won't be able to do this anymore. that's fine. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. Thanks everybody for joining. Next time, we'll actually start making significant progress into beating the game. I could take it off and put it on when I need it. I need it mostly for fights, because the main appeal of it is that it's got +5 melee weapon on it. So thanks everybody for joining. Next time, actual progress, but for now, unite.